Often referred to as swine flu, the H1N1 pandemic of 2009 caused severe illness and even death in people worldwide. Before the first reported case, Alex Vespignani and the CNetS group had been modeling, simulating, and predicting how viruses and pandemics spread throughout the world. Vespignani holds a PhD in physics and is a professor of informatics at Indiana University, specializing in statistical physics.
Since 2004, we were working on the computational modeling of the spread of infectious diseases. For many years was mostly theoretical work, the preparation. So when the H1N1 started, it was obvious for us to try to do our best to project the unfolding of the epidemic. We started by looking at short-term prediction 2 weeks in advance in the United States, and then we have been focusing on forecasting the winter wave that we had in November, and from there construct the timeline of the epidemic, when it will peak and where it will peak, and so on and so forth.
Vespignani and his team worked around the clock, making predictions, creating models, and gathering data that was constantly changing. The model showed the number of known cases, as well as predictions about where the next wave of the pandemic would hit. It was almost as if the team was at battle with H1N1. For this reason, the space they worked in was called the War Room.
So the day was mostly going with simulations, analysis, predictions, tracking the cases. This is really a bit tough because you do it worldwide. If you can get for each city in the world, you are trying to get the number of cases at that day. So first thing we were doing was checking the news, what happened where, and getting updates from them.
I mean, days felt very long because we were working practically around the clock. The biggest challenge was dealing with all the data that was coming in and trying to adapt it to be able to use it on the model and try to do things in real time. One
of the differences that our group has from the other groups who tried to model H1N1 was the ability to simulate H1N1 globally.
These global simulations were used by national and international agencies, so they could better fight H1N1 by knowing when and where to roll out mass vaccination campaigns. To achieve these global simulations, Vespignani used the resources available to him at Indiana University.
In all that, it's crucial to have computing powers because we deal with systems of such a complexity that in many cases the analytical understanding, so the pen and paper calculation, are not possible. The technology has been a game changer in the area. We were very lucky to be at IU because basically the supercomputing power that we have at Indiana University, the support I had from the School of Informatics and Computing and the Pervasive Technology Institute was outstanding.
Vespignani and the CNetS team were extremely dedicated to predicting where the next wave of the pandemic would hit. The work performed by CNetS did not go unnoticed. It was used by major publications and health organizations worldwide.
What we have found at the end is that our predictions were quite accurate for the timing. We can say where, how, and when an epidemic will spread across the world. All the results we got are very encouraging and they pave the way for a future in which these methodologies will be more and more accurate.
For more information about Alex Vespignani and the work of CNetS, please visit gleanviz.org, cnets.indiana.edu, informatics.indiana.edu, and pti.iu.edu.